Hello, Fun here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elmcreek. Here, currently working on harvesting fields 30, 31, and 32. I'm actually almost done here. We should be able to easily finish up this episode here. We're harvesting oats on the field here with a John Deere X9 1100. Of course, I went between episodes here, went ahead and fast forwarded time, made sure everyone was all taken care of here. We only had, what, I think 2 months? I think we only had like fast forward 2 months there, something like that. We didn't have to go very far. And the oats here are ready to harvest. Speaking of being ready to harvest here, I do want to check the calendar. What can we plant next here? Because I'd like to get some canola. Okay, so month of August, we can plant canola. And then the month of September, we can do wheat. So that's probably going to be the plan here. We're going to probably get some wheat planted. And you know what? I'm going to unhire this worker because we're going to take over and do some harvesting ourselves here. Let's see what's here. Is that going to be a 0 or 90? Always have to look at the map to know for sure. 90? Yep, got it right. Cool. And then we need an auto width on that. And we should be good to start harvesting. We're just going to take over for the hired worker. The hired worker has done, I think, pretty much actually everything up until this point here. While the hired worker was going over here, I was working on some other stuff. But yeah, looking at it, looks like you maybe missed some down in this corner here. We'll check the, let's see, with that map, yeah, this one will show us here. Oh, and we missed some over there as well. Okay, good to know. I wonder if I clean up some of those trees along that edge. I wonder if that would help the hired worker. I might have to look into that one. Of course, the lumberjack mod there works really, really good for that. For those of you looking to, you know, maybe do a little bit of cleanup when it comes to trees around the map and you really, really don't like logging, lumberjack mod, that's the mod for you. Speaking of logging, I haven't really done any logging here yet. Farming Simulator 22 should definitely give that a try sometime. I don't know, we might have to just do like a little mini series on that or something. I don't know. You folks let me know if you'd be interested in that. Let me know. Throw it down in the comments, everyone. What do you think about like just a little, maybe like a week-long logging series or 2 weeks or something like that? We'll just pick a good map. Just kind of play around with the logging equipment. Maybe, you know, cheat in a couple $1 million, so we don't have to like try to make money. We can just buy it and we can try out the different logging equipment here in the game. See what's how bad or maybe how good it is now. I know one of my least favorite tasks when it came to doing logging for them was grinding out the stumps. Wouldn't be so bad. I wonder if you know, the stump grinders would be a little more reliable, but sometimes the hit boxes on those stumps, I'm just trying to get them just right so they actually grind away. Like pulling teeth sometimes. And the worst part, everyone, would be it looks like you're on the hitbox because visually, everyone, it looks like it's working, but then it would just sit there forever and never actually grind the stump away. Just, yeah, that was a little bit annoying and frustrating, but yeah, another benefit of the lumberjack mod there, everyone. Chainsaw that just makes the whole tree disappear. Gone. Nothing. No stump, no tree, no nothing. Oh, and yeah, of course, when it comes to stumps, too, the worst part is when you grind it down, and then you still end up with a little bit of stump that's still underneath the ground there yet. And oh my goodness, do the hired workers not like that one, right? Yep. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, a couple more passes down. We should be able to finish this field here fairly quickly. Oh, and I just seen the combine repair here. Let's go check that here a minute. Oh, ouch. I did not forget to repair the combine when I started here, by the way. I absolutely did not forget. I pulled it up to the field, and the first thing I did was repair it. It was down about, well, I didn't look at the percentage, everyone, but it was probably down to like 60% or something like that. So it was definitely down from the last harvest. I don't know if there's a way to change that or not, but like I said before, I seriously disagree with that feature in the game here. That is absolutely horrible, horrendous, stupid, retarded load of crap. I mean, that just, yeah, no excuse for that nonsense in my opinion. I mean, that just, the repair feature with the loss, it wouldn't be so bad, I wonder if it took longer for the repair, and by the way, when I say repair, I mean for the longer time period for it to break down, essentially, right? But, you know, again, when I repaired this combine when we started this field, the combine's only been going, I don't know, what, half hour maybe? I haven't been harvesting this field that long, everyone. Maybe half hour. And we're already down, it looked like it was probably 50%. 50%. And keep in mind, at 50% of them, we're losing, I don't know if I have my notes here. Oh, here they are. I think it was 12%. Oh, that's right. That's the one I don't have. No, I do have it right now. 12%. Yeah, so at 50% of them, we're losing 12% of our crops already at 50%. Good thing I caught it when I did. Probably if we kept on harvesting, we'd probably be down to probably less than 50%. We'd probably be losing 20% of our crop here by the time we got to the end. So yeah, just something to remember, everyone, keep in mind when you're harvesting crops. Make sure you keep an eye on that repair level, otherwise you're going to be just losing massive amounts of yield there. Again, I'm a no call for that on Giant's part. That's just, yeah, I don't know what Giants was smoking when they did that one, everyone. Someone in the comments left a really good suggestion for it, by the way. When it comes to the repair, someone said they should flip the repair and the fuel around. I don't know about you folks. I have not refueled one single piece of equipment in this game yet. And I've got, how many hours do we got in this game? Does this one show it? I haven't even looked at the screen, to be honest, so I don't even know what's all on this one. Fuel usage. Okay, yep. How many hours? I got 230 hours in this game so far on this map. I'm 230 hours on this map. I have not refueled one single piece of equipment, I don't think, that I remember. Unless I did and I don't remember. That's very well possible. But I don't remember refueling anything on this map, everyone, so... Yeah, and we're what? 2/3 of the way maybe on the fuel there, so very excellent suggestion on someone's part there, if you ask me one. Giant should definitely flip the repair around. Again, it's not that I necessarily disagree with the fact that the combine is breaking down and we're experiencing more loss. That is actually intriguing and a rather cool idea. But what is absolutely positively beyond a shadow of a doubt not cool is how long it takes. And when I say how long, I mean how short. Like, again, what half hour I've been harvesting? I don't have an exact time on that one, but probably half hour, somewhere in there at the most. However long it takes to harvest the first portion of this field here with the John Deere X9 and a 50-foot header. Not long, right? GPS lines over here. Speaking of this field, by the way, I had a lot of problems rolling it when I got to this part of the field over here. For some reason, the tractor would not pull the roller over here. I don't know, and get up to this hill here. Yeah, but I guess that is a fairly steep hill. I just could not. We were pulling it with the John Deere 8R410, which 8R410, that should be plenty of horsepower, right? But yeah, the 8R410 just would not pull the roller. Ended up trying to disconnect and reconnect. I thought something was wrong at first there, but nope. Ended up having to back down the hill and try and just, yeah, I don't remember how I did it again. I even had it folded up when it would not even pull it folded up the hill. Made sure the tractor was repaired as well, but that wasn't it. Let's see, 80% full here, not too bad. The truck is, I think we have capacity for one more load from the combine on it there. And the truck will be full. We'll go take that. We'll probably just rehire the worker here while we're emptying that here a minute. And then I suppose I should probably get some hired workers. Actually, you know what? To be honest, I don't think I'm going to bother mulching the field here either. If we do corn, maybe I'll do it for the corn just because that seems a little more realistic to me. But let's oats, everyone. Would you really mulch an oat field? I guess it depends how tall you leave it standing. Maybe you would, but probably definitely not outside the realm of reality. But again, mulching, only a measly 1.2% yield increase in all my numbers that I've ran. Ooh, leave a little bit there. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about that a little bit. So again, 1.2%. And I've probably, like most of you, I've watched a lot of the other YouTubers run all their numbers as well. All the other players that have done their research on this. Again, I have no idea how they're coming up with 2.5%, everyone. I have ran the test many multiples of time, and every time, it is 1.2%. Now, I can come up with 2.5% yield increase, if I don't know how to do math, but in this case, everyone, I was taught on the old math system, and I know how to do math. And just to confirm it, I went online and used the percentage increase calculator, and it came back with the same numbers I was getting, which is, I think it was like 1.23 or 1.24 or some percent. It's not exactly 1.2, it's a little over it. Like 1.25, basically. So, yeah, again, I am not sure how other people claim to be getting 2.5% yield increase. I have no idea. Like I said, the best I can get is 1.2. I don't know. Curious. Anyone else out there watching? Are you getting a 2.5% yield increase? And if you are, How are you doing that? And emphasize to everyone, like an actual 2.5% yield increase, not while you're just looking at the hired worker or the, go to the screen over here, everyone. So if you go over here, it should tell us, yeah, we're 100%, right? So 100%, 100%. If we were not to mulch and or not to roll this field up, we'd be looking at a 95% yield bonus, it claims. Again, that's actually more like 97.5% in real numbers. So again, I don't how they're getting that one, I don't know. I know someone in the comments said that your game mode makes a difference. I have not gotten around to testing that yet, everyone. Hopefully maybe in the next couple weeks. I definitely want to test that just to see if it makes a difference. Or if anyone else out there watching happens to know, let me know. Throw it down in the comments. Does your game mode make a difference on yields and or the bonuses for your yields? And curious what you folks think too. Like, is rolling worth it? Is mulching worth it? I know in the comments, I've had several people discuss the, like how realistic is rolling and mulching. And as I said before, it all depends on what kind of crop you're doing. In the case of corn, yes, most farmers would make sure their corn crop is like mulched down in some sort of fashion. A lot of times it's built into the headers nowadays on the newer headers and combines, but the farmers that don't have a header that supports that, yeah, most farmers would come back with a brush hog or some sort of mulcher just to knock those corn stalks down and basically chop them up as much as possible so they decay. And then again, as far as rolling goes, Evan, that's done on crops that need to be cut close to the ground, at least around where I live. That's usually soybeans. I'm not aware of any other crops. There's probably some other crops out there too, I'm sure of them, but at least around where I live, it's soybeans that would get rolled. Because again, when you cut soybeans, when you're cutting them very close to the ground typically, and you don't want the ground to be too uneven and or anything sticking up, or dirt sticking up, stones sticking up, anything like that. You want that all pushed down and as flat as possible so that header can ride on the ground and not have any damage as a result. So yes, I would argue mulching and rolling are realistic. Maybe not for all crops, though. And like I said, at only 1.2% yield increase, I don't know, but is it really worth it? I don't know. I don't think it is. So probably just going to throw a plow on this field, and just plow it, fertilize it, and high-speed disc and plant it. Probably that's probably what we're going to do. Make sure we got all the fertilizer, lime, that stuff. Still probably going to plow it yet, everyone, just because that saves us from the weeds and we don't have to worry about weeds. Kind of the one thing I like about plowing, that takes care of the weed problem, right? Once we got this field harvested, by the way, we've got 56 and 57 that have oats on them as well. Apparently I planted both fields in oats. I'm not sure why, but that's what I did. Okay, we'll take back over here. Oh, almost full, 90%. I didn't actually check how empty was the combine, because yeah, that truck holds like 2.5 loads or something like from the combine, I think. Real life, everyone, most trucks hold, well, I shouldn't say most. Mostly it's right around 1,000 bushels in the trailers. The trailers themselves might be able to hold more of one, but then you get into weight restrictions and all that fun stuff too. Wow, it doesn't look like the tire's even turning there. Oh, there it is. Huh. Was it just turning at just the right rate, everyone, that it didn't look like it was turning, or was it actually legitimately not turning? I'm thinking it legitimately was not turning, everyone, because... yeah, I don't think it was. I guess it's possible it was turning at just the right rate. It didn't look like it was, but never know, I guess. And that is a real thing, by the way, in real life, everyone. If you ever like go down the road with a tractor and you look at the tractor tires, sometimes it looks like they're going in reverse. It's quite trippy, everyone. Really trippy. Or sometimes you maybe get it just the right speed. It doesn't look like they're moving at all. Weird stuff. My favorite, of course, like I was saying, everyone is always when you're going backwards, or looks like you're going backwards, even though you're going forwards. Just how the ribs on the tires, the way your eyes are, I'm not sure what it is, everyone, but it's freaky. Definitely not doing a good job lining up with the GPS, am I? Oh well. Or maybe I should say the GPS is not doing a good job lining up with its line. Suppose we could narrow this up just a little bit, then we wouldn't miss quite so much, but yeah. Not gonna worry too much about it. Also, is there a flash? Oh, I was gonna say, I see a light on the pipe there. Like, is there a flasher going? There is a flasher going right in the back there. Can't even see it really. Wow. It's not very obvious. Same thing for up there. Okay, I guess that's their idea of beacons on this combine, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have access to this land. Not sure. That sugar beets? Can't tell if that's sugar beets or not. Looks like sugar beets. Might be potatoes too. Definitely don't want access to that land. Speaking of our crops, by the way, how is our sugarcane looking? Not that I probably really want to know. Speaking of sugarcane, I need to go look, see if I can find that factory yet as well. Again, someone said it was, I think, over on this side here. Oh, let's see what's here. No, they're still growing yet. So sorry, everyone. No harvesting of sugarcane here this episode. I know everyone's terribly disappointed. Really a big disappointment there on that one, everyone. I'm actually not sure what we can all make sugar from either. I guess I'd have to actually like buy or find the sugar factory. I mean, to know, like, I'm assuming sugarcane, but can we make sugar from anything else? Are there any better options? There's, of course, from what I've been told, is the Power Tools. I guess the Power Tools mod, if I remember correctly, which apparently lets you spawn in different products that you might need. At least the first time around, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to try to do this somewhat legitimately without, like, just like cheating in or buying product. We're going to try to produce this ourselves somewhat. We'll see once how it goes. If it's going a little rough and just taking too long, then we might look into doing that. At least for now, I'm going to try to produce the products we need ourselves. I know you folks in the comments keep telling me you're going down a rabbit trail, and I'll have to absolutely agree with you folks that left that in the comments. Yeah, when you get into the factories here in the game, it definitely seems like it is a rabbit trail. We've spent a lot of money so far. And we're starting to see a little bit for it. We have, if we go down to the right screen here, we go up here, everyone, we got bread. Excuse me, we got bread here so far, 975 liters of bread. Exactly how do you measure bread in liters? Why does this game measure everything in liters? Oh, well, whatever. Keeps it simple that way, I guess. Okay, can I finish this in one pass? That looks like more than one. Maybe like 1.5. Oh, 1 and a pass of shame. Worse yet. Oh, well. Reminder, by the way, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. That information is down below in the description there. Why are we stopping? I'm going to have my hand on the keyboard. I haven't touched anything. That's weird. So yeah, again, if you want to join us on that Teamspeak information is down below in the description. Again, anyone is welcome to join us as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, we use a Teamspeak server for our voice communication there. So again, if you'd like to join, that information is down below. Oh, where'd that deer come from? That was weird. I lowered the header down and a deer just shot out from somewhere. And not this deer either. Okay, we'll quick make a pass up and down a couple of spots here. The hired worker missed. Then we'll move on to the next field. And let's see, we'll probably just throw a hired worker on that, everyone. And I'll start getting this field prepped here. We'll get the plow over here, get that going. Unless do we want to mulch? I guess we can mulch it. Everyone, we've got a tractor, just throw a hired worker on it. Though, question at this point is, everyone, does it actually, and this is the question I keep asking everyone, if you're only looking at a measly 1.2% yield increase for your crop if you mulch, everyone, is it actually worth it? Like, is it actually costing you more to mulch the field than it is from what you're gaining from it? And it probably, that answer might depend on everyone how much work you do yourself, too. Because if you do it all yourself, well, then you're just looking at the price of the equipment and maintenance costs. Essentially, yeah, price of your equipment and maintenance costs. I would include fuel in that of them, but the fuel in this game yeah, that's kind of a moot point, I would say. I wouldn't say fuel is really worth discussing. The minuscule amount the fuel is going to cost you. Yeah, again, like I said earlier in the episode, I don't think I've filled up anything once when it comes to fuel, so. Oh, missed quite a bit over here, didn't we? Guess I should have done maybe like a headland pass across here. Oh, well. Yeah, I could probably clean up some of those trees out if I wanted to, but on the other hand, they kind of look nice there as well. And let's face it, if this was a farm in real life, everyone, this field would be a whole lot closer to that tree line than it is now. Typically in real life, everyone, farmers will farm as close as they can get. Yeah, going back to the mulcher there again, everyone. So if you don't do it yourself, which I definitely would not, I would just probably hire a worker. Is it actually worth it then? No, because you got to pay the cost of the hired worker, everyone. And of course, the hired worker's charging fuel and whatever the hired worker's wages, what, $1,000 an hour or something like that. Man, that'd be nice. I'm getting paid $1,000 an hour. I'll run a tractor for $1,000 an hour. Anyone else want to come with me? I think it's actually over 1,000. Isn't it, what, 1,500 or something, everyone? I don't remember exactly what it is. I know I see it pop up every now and then. I don't pay attention to it, but turn the GPS off here because, like I said, I'll probably just throw the hired worker on the other field there. As far as what we're going to do with these oats, by the way, I have no plans on bringing them up to the factory there. We could make oat flour with them. However, again, I can buy oats cheaper than the price I can sell these for. I can sell these for a lot better price. It was like $2,000 something a liter versus I can buy oats for $1,300 a liter. So doesn't make any sense to me. I want to bring them up there to make flour with. I think we're much, much better off selling it straight up. And again, if we need some more oat flour, we'll buy oats. That's a lot cheaper. A little bit more of a pain, right? Because again, this way, I can like produce it in bulk here. A little bit easier to fill the trail and that type of thing. But with that being said, again, it just doesn't make sense to me to bring this up to that factory. Because again, I can get paid a whole lot more per liter than what I can buy it for. So, and as I said before, and I'm sure that changes depending on what game mode you're on. I'm guessing the prices in the shop do not change versus the prices, obviously, for what you can sell product for does. We better do a headland pass across here. I think we almost need one over on the house side there, too, if I remember correctly, but there we go. Looks like we're looking pretty good on repair here so far. I'll have to double check and make sure. Like maybe part way through this field or something. I'm going to make sure the repair is still looking pretty good here yet. Doesn't seem to be dropping too badly yet. And again, when it comes to loss, everyone, it is the combine itself that affects the loss. The header has no play when it comes to loss as far as harvested crops go. The only thing the header does when it comes to repair one is it slows the combine down. So if the header is in need of repair, you're not going to be able to go as fast. Which, I don't know about you folks, but that seems like a pretty minuscule problem compared to grain loss. And again, for those who didn't see that video on that, by the way, if your combine is like all the way down on repair, like it's at 0% of one, you're losing a massive 40% of your crop. 40%, everyone. That is a lot. So yeah, definitely make sure the repair on your combine is good. If not, you're going to regret it. Might not know it, but you're going to be losing out a lot of crop. And of course, when it comes to the combine, I mean, it's not exactly cheap to repair here either. So that's something else to keep in mind. $20,000 or something we repaired it for, and it wasn't even all the way broken. I forget the exact amount when we started, everyone, but yeah, that is no small amount either. So yeah, Giants will probably never address it if I had to guess, everyone. Probably going to stay the way it is, but yeah, unfortunately, I think that is something Giants definitely needs to seriously fix. And again, just, yeah, extremely stupid in my opinion, everyone. But, oh well. Wonderful bottom up going up the hill. Yeah, not quite actually. Surprising. Close. And again, at least at this point, I would have not taken the time to invest in a grain cart. As I said before, you know, one-man operation like this, the grain cart just doesn't make any sense. Not to say we won't get one at some point, but at least for now, we're probably not going to. Okay, we seem to be a little stuck in here, but this is the tractor I want. Something tells me I don't think this is the way I parked it. That does not look like a Randy parking job. Well, okay, maybe it does, but I don't think so, man. I don't think I parked it like that. I wonder if this is that plow that has a moving problem. I think was this the one for Farming Simulator 19, that one that would like to you know, move its way across the map by itself. Oh, the combine's full already. Okay, well, hold your horses there, combine. Or hold your oats, I guess. I'm going to get this going here first, then we'll go unload the combine. Oh yeah, better do some repair on this here too. Okay, ooh, that is in desperate need of repair. That is actually not so bad. Not so bad at all. Looks like it might be a little deep on the front there, just saying. Just a little bit. Speaking of tractor, by the way, any good sales going on? Ooh, 12-row head. We don't really need that, though. Is that the potato one? That is the potato one. And a trailer. Yeah, nothing we particularly need, I don't think. No, nothing interesting. Well, let's see, verdict. What are we getting? Small rocks again? I would say those look like small rocks, everyone. Still strange to me, everyone, how we end up with small rocks on this field, large rocks on the other field. I know someone in the comments said, I wonder if the update has anything to do with it. Because, again, I bought this field, everyone, before the update. Pretty sure 56 and 57 I probably bought after the update. So someone said maybe that has something to do with it. That could very well be. That's probably the most logical explanation I've heard so far. yeah, we'll just finish up this headland, Evan, then I'll get the hired worker straightened out, and he can start going up and down the field here. For those who didn't see it, we purchased this plow, I think it was last time around. Does the same job technically as the other one in the game here, Evan, but I kind of like this plow a little bit better. A little more of a proper, like, newer, modern chisel plow. Although I think they usually refer to these as rippers more than chisel plows. Okay, throw a hired worker on that, and looking at time here, unfortunately, it looks like it is time to wrap it up here this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.